What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. Today's video is the fifth and final part of me catching up with my Funko Pop parcels. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Yes, more Funko Pop unboxings for you. As I said, today is the fifth and final part of this mini-series of me catching up with my Funko Pop parcels. We kick things off on Wednesday with a mix of anime and television. Thursday was One Piece, Friday My Hero Academia, and yesterday was Naruto/Boruto. Today, Jujutsu Kaisen. And we are going to waste no time and get straight into things with the lead character guys. Here we have the glow-in-the-dark AAA anime exclusive Yuji Itadori Divergent Fists. And I've actually lost count how many Yuji Itadori figures we've now had. It is absolutely crazy. I thought there was like a lot of Tanjiro figures when they were doing Demon Slayer, but I swear there's more Yuji Itadoris already, and the Jujutsu Kaisen line is like, it's not even that old, right? I'm pretty sure it's only been out a year, but the one thing I will say is we have had a whole bunch of different characters, which is pretty cool. Jujutsu Kaisen, I think I've said this maybe the last 2 or 3 times I've shown off the pops on the channel. I really need to go back and watch the first season. It's been a couple of years since I watched it. I didn't watch the prequel movie, and of course season 2 is now on, so that gives me a pretty good reason to go back and watch it, as well as the fact that we do actually have 2 of the English voice actors attending MCM Comic Con at the end of October. Adam MacArthur, who does voice Itadori, is there, as well as Kaiji Tang, who voices Satoru Gojo. So I need to pick which ones I'm going to get signed. Divergent Fist is a pretty cool looking one. It's got the AAA anime exclusive, the glow-in-the-dark sticker, but I do always feel the stickers limit your space in terms of quotes, especially if guests have like large handwriting. So we'll have to see. I'll have to make a decision. But yeah, I think this one is pretty cool. As I said, it does also glow in the dark, so let's check that out now. Alright guys, not going to lie, I forgot to do this overnight when it was pretty dark, so I've had to find a dark corner here in the room. Please do excuse the dust. I really don't touch these physical video games anymore. But here we go then. We've had the torch on there for quite a while. How does it do? Pretty good. Look at that. The hair as well as the Divergent Fist. I think that is a pretty cool glow. And the next one to check out, guys, is the Funko Shop exclusive Kento Nanami. And if my memory is serving me right, and to be perfectly honest, if you guys have been watching, you know my memory can be pretty shoddy for things I've watched just a few weeks or months ago, let alone a couple of years ago. So, you know, do bear with me if I make mistakes. Please correct me in the comment section below. Like I said, I really need to go back and watch that first season. But he was like somewhat of a mentor teacher to the like young 3 sorcerers, right? I kind of think that's what it was. But yeah, really need to go back and watch it. But it's a fairly cool pop. We've got the goggles, but I mean, we're kind of going around and sort of hitting the back here now. He's in his suit. He's got those sort of brown, yeah, more brown. I was about to say tan, more brown, I would say, loafers going on. Some nice little detail on the hair there at the back, the way it kind of comes in, almost like sort of combed in waves, right? But most of the detail, as with most Funko Pops, is at the front. He does have this weapon. I tried to look it up. I don't know if the weapon does have a name, because I think most of the like the cursed tools and weapons did have names, but I was just finding blunt sword. So if it does have a name, again, someone drop a comment below. It kind of matches his tie to an extent, right? Almost kind of like polka dot, but is polka dot the right word? It almost looks like a cow style type design, right? But yeah, you know what? The Funko Pop is pretty cool. I definitely remember the character and that he was like a major sort of supporting character, but yeah, like I said, and sorry to repeat myself, I need to go back and watch the first season. And our third pop for the day, guys, is the Flocked Entertainment Earth exclusive Panda. And I don't know if you guys can make it out, I do have a slight dent in the window there, which I think is a little bit weird. I also didn't show you guys off the back the latest wave of Jujutsu Kaisen figures, at least as it pertains to the commons. I do still need those top 3. And this one is pretty cool. If you did just see this on a shelf though, or like out of box, you may think it's just a panda Funko Pop, right? Because it kind of is. I mean, he was just a panda. I hate to repeat myself, guys, but I can't really remember too much about the character. I know he was from a different school. He was a part of the other class with again, I forget the other guy's name. I always call him Benito Flakes. He was part of their crew, their school, whatever it was. But yeah, I do remember finding the character quite funny and quite likable. So again, I'll check him out once I do watch the second season. Once again, I've got a little bit of dirt on his like bottom area on mine. I think that's gonna, like it often happens with these flocked Funko Pops. Speaking of the flocking, man, I haven't said that word for a while. I think it has been a while since I actually last got a flocked Funko Pop. That kind of sounded a bit weird there. But the flocking's good, feels nice. Again, this sounds all a bit weird. Maybe we should move on to the next pop. And that next pop, guys, is going to be the Chalice Collectibles exclusive Ao Todo. At least I hope that's how you pronounce his name. As you guys can see, we didn't get lucky with the chase, but it does actually have the PR sticker. If you guys were wondering, it's simply like a pre-release, a bit like what Hot Topic used to do, where if you did pre-order it, it comes with a PR sticker, and if you order it at a later date, you just don't get that PR sticker. And now I do remember some parts about this character because he was like very energetic, very funny to me. I know he becomes Yuji Itadori's best friend, or at least he declares that due to their similar tastes in women, which I found pretty funny. I always loved the like cultural references in Jujutsu Kaisen. You don't really get that too much in anime, so I really appreciated that, found it very, very funny. I do remember as well he could clap and change his position. I think it was with just people, or was it with objects as well? I can't entirely remember, and I think that's what's going on here. I did have to look this up though. He had the innate technique Boogie Woogie, and that's where he would essentially clap and change his positions, and it has like the cursed energy around him. At least that's what I think is going on with this Funko Pop. If I am mistaken, someone can of course correct me as always in the comments section below. Did I mention that? I did mention that there was a chase for this, right? When I showed it off. We obviously didn't get it. The chase version is similar. It glows in the dark, but he does actually come with a weapon. So like the cursed energy base is the same, but he actually has a weapon. I've had to look this up because there was no way I was going to remember it. It's the Playful Cloud, Cursed Tool Playful Cloud, and I think it's like nunchucks or something like that. I'll put up an image there for you guys so you can see what the chase is. I'll probably still go for it because it is somewhat different. Sometimes when the chase is literally just glow in the dark and it's the exact same mold, I don't always bother unless I can get it for a really good price. But with this one having like a bit of difference, I'll probably go for it at some point. And the fifth and final pop for this fifth and final video of this mini-series of me catching up with my Funko Pop Parcels, guys, is the Chalice Collectibles exclusive Hanami. Once again, with that pre-release sticker. I also have to say, I think Chalice Collectibles has one of the best stickers in the game. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Who has the best sticker? Now, this is a very, very cool, yet very, very eerie looking Funko Pop. I mean, Hanami, one of the special grade cursed spirits, one of the main antagonists, at least from the first season. Again, need to watch the... Well, I think the prequel movie only has to maybe a few characters in it, and then I don't really know much about the story. It's actually one of the animes where I haven't spoiled much for myself. I haven't read too much about the manga, to be honest. So yeah, I don't really know too much of what happens outside of season 1, to be honest. But again, like I said, really, really cool pop. As we're going around here now, we've got the markings there on the chest, like how the fingers and the thumb are all black as we go around the back. We now have the markings there on the back as well. Not really too much going on. I feel like I say that all the time with Funko Pops. And unless it's a character like someone like Boba Fett or whatever who has a jetpack, then there's not really going to be too much going on the back, is there? As we come back round to the front, he does have like a rosebud or something like that. I think there was like a cursed bud technique or something. I think he shoots out like these rosebuds. I mean, he could create things like was it like stalks or roots or whatever you would call them that would come out of the ground, almost a bit like Groot style powers if we put it that way. Obviously he has like these roots coming out, sort of making up his eyes, right? Wait, is it a he or is it a she? I can't entirely remember. Or is it just they? Again, need to go back and watch that first season, but I do remember like them being a really, really cool villain and thinking, man, that's kind of like eerie and badass at the same time. I always think they like the whole idea with the character as well was like it felt like humanity was destroying the earth or something, right? Like I feel, was the spirit put together by its fear of... Now, was it natural disaster? Something like that. I can't entirely remember. But yeah, still a cool character and an equally very, very cool Funko Pop. And well, there we go, guys. That is all the Jujutsu Kaisen Funko Pops unboxed today. That is now me caught up with all of my Funko Pop parcels. Until next time. So that is therefore going to do it for today's video. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Drop some comments below. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Jujutsu Kaisen. Do you like it? Do you not like it? And out of the Funko Pops I showed off today, which one was your favourite? And as always, we've got plenty more content on the way for you guys. More Funko Pops, Lego, statues, figures, TCGs, all that fine jazz we love to play here on the Geek Lounge coming your way. Make sure you stay tuned for all of it and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned, you ask? It's very simple. Subscribe, hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds!